What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Zaddy Zay back in the building with another YouTube video for you guys.
And it's your girl NIKKI.
Anyways, look, so today we're doing our first ever pumpkin carving competition. I actually saw this YouTube video by a couple of the big YouTubers. They were doing it. I'm like, you know what? Why not make this a tradition?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we're all about traditions.
Yes.
In our new family. In 2024 is all about family
traditions
and creating traditions.
So look, I really like the whole idea of just a whole fall theme. Mm-hmm. I like that I took my family to the pumpkin patch. We did a little pumpkin photo shoot. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Costumes, little pictures.
So listen, it's very festive over here. Whatever holiday or whatever's going on, we want to dive deep into it. So why not? We can't escape the pumpkin carving. No. You know what I'm saying? So
that's like mandatory. We have to carve pumpkins.
Listen, one thing about me, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm very competitive. I don't like to lose at anything that I do. So you're definitely going to lose this pumpkin carving competition. You can marry me all you want.
I'm not going to lose because Zavier has two left hands, okay?
These two left hands finna beat you.
All right?
Listen.
Your penmanship is trash and I've never seen you draw anything in your life. So
listen,
let's see how creative you really are.
Put your mind to it. You can do anything. Your mind's a very powerful tool. Don't ever forget that. Listen. So I'm excited. I'm not going to waste no time because I actually want to jump right into this pumpkin carving competition. I want to beat you. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know right now, this is not no friendly competition.
So what's your plan? What's your plan? You got a plan?
My plan of attack is I did homework on this activity. I actually researched what to do. And I have a couple of ideas going into it.
To be honest, guys, I did no research. I'm solely going off of my creative chakra, if that's the right word.
Good luck. But look, we're gonna throw 60 seconds on the clock. Sorry, 60 minutes.
Okay.
Obviously, you guys won't be here for 60 minutes, of course, because you guys have lives. You guys have things to do, right? So if you want to stay for that long, you're more than happy to.
Let us know.
So we put 59 minutes on the clock starting now.
All right.
Right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. No time wasted. So just a quick reminder, we're gonna be having conversation as we do this as well. Mm-hmm. Diving deep into some maybe topics that like we typically don't talk about on camera.
Yeah.
So
some juicy.
Grab some snacks and enjoy.
Enjoy.
All right, so let me actually get started because I actually know what to do already.
All right, let's see. Let me think about how I'm gonna do this. So apparently you're supposed to be doing this upside down, but I ain't gonna do that.
Why?
I don't know. I heard somebody say that you're supposed to actually carve a pumpkin upside down, but what are you supposed to do with this? That don't make sense to me. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, what? Who told you that?
TikTok. The only thing I did search on TikTok.
All right, listen.
And that you should use a eraser marker because I'm assuming you can erase.
Don't mind me in the background. This is gonna be a little bit somewhat ratchet. I'm just looking for the correct tool because Nikkida's already trying to set me up. Is this too big, you guys think? I think this is a little too big. I'm not gonna hold you. I think this is the perfect little size right here. What do you guys think? All right, don't worry, the conversation is gonna start soon, but we just have to quickly lock in because there's 60 seconds on the clock and I can't have her beat me at a challenge that I created.
Look a little small still.
Yeah, dumbass. Obviously, we got our tools, of course.
So they were saying we gotta use this tool. I'm thinking.
This is.
Yeah. I'm gonna use it but like to cut the front, the top. I'm thinking.
This is the pumpkin carving tool.
Look at that. Ooh, it actually is erased. See that?
See, over here, we don't make mistakes to have to erase
it.
All right, so I'm already moving. I'm moving along quite fine. So, did you have any questions you wanted to ask? Any topics of?
Hey, but who said I didn't want to use that knife in particular that you're using? Because that one looks kind of sharp.
I left it on the table, man. You just gotta move. You gotta move quick. Conversation.
So you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
The other day, we posted on TikTok, right?
Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok at Zavier&Nikkida.
No, it's the Drake family.
That's how you know I don't go on TikTok. So I actually don't go on TikTok.
So the Drake family with two eyes. Because someone took the regular Drake family. Anyways, so we posted a video about, it pretty much was showing us like in the beginning of our relationship, which wasn't even the beginning. That was 2014. I think we started dating in 2013.
She always has the dates wrong, but I'll leave that to you.
Whatever. So we started dating around that time, and then the video turns into our gender reveal, and then baby Zion, right?
No, I was gonna say something, but it's crazy because as you bring up the beginning, like the beginning of our relationship is actually like very messy. But that's honestly a whole nother conversation for another day. It's very, very messy. How
It is not that. Well, it's not messy. It's just.
There's a bit of drama. If you guys want a story time,
let us know.
if you guys want to, there's drama. There's like 3-4 people involved.
Oh, why are you gonna make it sound like that?
I mean, it's the truth.
Anyways,
go ahead.
So
it's crazy because if you think about the people, off topic, but if you think about the people that were involved, like think about them as individuals. Some of them are married now. Some of them have kids now.
Yeah.
And then here we are, just like
right. So
interesting. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. So pretty much, we posted a video. And and we were not expecting this, but the video went viral. It went pretty viral, I would say.
I guess
it got some decent amount of views.
3.3
something million views. A lot of comments.
It started some conversation.
Yeah.
In the comment section. If you guys want to go check out the conversations that were held, the link to our TikTok will be down in the description box down below. But yeah, go ahead and continue with your story. So
a lot of people mistakenly thought that our gender reveal was our wedding because I was wearing a white dress, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, you guys were together from 2014, and you guys are not. You guys got married 10 years later. Like, you got married. It took you guys 10 years to get married." And the truth is, we're not married. So for all those that are here from TikTok and are confused, we're here to clear the air that we are not married as of yet.
Did you ask me to be your boyfriend?
Did you ask me to be your girlfriend? We're not even boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm joking. I'm joking.
But mind you, I know I'm gonna win this competition. Side note, because she literally is the worst multitasker.
I am a multitasker.
So I'll continue on because I don't want to give you an unfair advantage. But yeah, so it started some conversation. People were in the comment section saying, and it said it took them 10 years to get married, and
we're not married.
Obviously, we're not married, but it kind of got us thinking, and we obviously had a conversation about it. And she actually sent me something. You know how TikTok be fast. So when you're on TikTok, right? You could talk about, like, let's say for example, you want to travel to Dubai, for example.
All of a sudden, in our business, and be posting all these Dubai things.
So whatever. So all these things about relationships, 10+ year relationships, not just any relationship, but 10+ year relationships have been popping up on her TikTok.
Yeah.
Right? So this thing popped up. I'm going to see if I can remember it. Don't quote me, but
I'm going to read it. I'm going to go get it.
Yeah, you read.
Okay, I'm back. So this is what it read. I proposed to my girlfriend of 10 years yesterday, and she said no because I took too long. So the guy writes, basically the title. I was so excited I proposed. I handed her the ring. She looked like she was going to cry. Then she said, sorry, I don't think we could get married. I asked her why, and she said something along the lines of, I'll always be the girl that you took a decade to decide if I was wifey material. I don't know how to be happy with that reality. I really effed up. Now the woman I love isn't willing to be my wife. I don't know what the F to do.
So, pause. Quick question. A few questions I had right off the bat. Well, I'll tell you my first initial thoughts, obviously, when she sent it to me. So it's like, think about it, obviously, right? We're not married, and your girlfriend of 10+ years sends that to you. So right off the bat, you think like, is she trying to imply it? But obviously, I'm not the type of person that likes to get defensive. I took it with an open mind. I just took it as like, she was just sending it to me. Because we've had conversations about getting married. So,
which we will get into in a second.
But, so my initial thoughts were just like, I actually replied to it, but I remember what I said, but yeah. I think that conversation in particular, pretty much my whole take on what she just said, that little story that she read you guys was, I think it comes down to pretty much perspective. It all comes down to perspective and what you and your partner feel is, not to say right or wrong, but what you guys think is the best choice for you guys, essentially. So I feel like I wouldn't necessarily look at it as he took 10 years to decide if she was wifey material. I would more look at it as like he took 10 years to maybe get to the position where he wanted to be as a man before proposing to the girl of his dream. Because think about it, why in some cases, women have a body clock and men have, I would say, more of a financial clock. So when you weigh out everything when it comes to being married, being a parent, like, do you have the finances to take care of your wife, your child, things like that. So I feel like what if that could have been the case? What if he didn't wait 10 years to decide if that was going to be his wife? And mind you, why would she stay for that 10 years just to say no?
Exactly, that was my main point. It was
Like, can you give me some
like,
space? Like, you're kind of cheating right now.
oh, bye.
Because I'm here waiting for you, and I'm like...
Bye.
Quick question, though.
Anyways,
Is this the shapes of... supposed to be the eyes, or...
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm joking. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be...
Oh, is it? But yeah, go ahead, though.
Yeah, so my initial thought was, again, what he said, I was not sending it to him to throw shade in any way. Because...
But most insecure men would think that that's what you were doing.
Yeah, we are very open with our relationship. Like, not open relationship, but we're very open with... In our relationship, we communicate. We know what it is, right? But I just thought it was an interesting take on... an interesting situation that I've never thought of or never seen to be the case. So I sent it to him to just get his idea or his thought on the situation. Anyways, my first initial thought as well was, why did she stay around for the 10 years if she knew she wasn't gonna
say yes?
Say yes. But then I try to think of things in everyone's perspective, and I'm assuming it was that she thought she could say yes, but when the real moment actually took place, she realized how much it really impacted her, how she really felt. Like, sometimes you gotta be in a situation to know exactly how you're gonna react. Like, you would assume, like, your dream would be that you're gonna get engaged and you're gonna be happy, but you don't know what your mind's gonna think at that point in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So I think that's what it was mainly for her. But it was just interesting because a lot of people... The reason we're bringing this up is because we want to talk about marriage and the whole...
So, listen, man, I'm over here struggling, bro.
This is why I said not to use the Sharpie, and I used the eraser one because it can erase off.
Yeah, I'm over here messing up, guys. Messing up. But look, with that being said, let me ask you this. Based on our relationship to date, if I were to propose right now, what, like, am I... mine is obviously like having a child, because I'm a firm believer that a child doesn't hold a relationship. Like, I think, you know, child or child not, like, that's not the be all end all, right? And you shouldn't stay in a relationship just because you have a child. But if I were to ask you to marry me right now, right, given our relationship, how you feel about our relationship, me as a person to date, what would be your answer? Honestly.
Honestly, it would be yes. But it would be a 90% yes.
So
there's a 10% that's like wary about the situation.
Okay, so like, okay, and with the 10%, is it something that you'd be able to accept for a lifetime? Like, let's say I never change that 10%. Let's say I can never give that 10% will always be missing from your relationship. Is that enough? Because mind you, this is the rest of your life you're talking about.
That's a really good question.
And I'll answer. So I'll tell you. So obviously, you have shown me over the years, like, you're the person I want to spend my life with. But same thing, there's about 10 to 15% that
15.
Okay.
15.
Okay, let me be right. It's like 25. Not joking. Nah, but there's like a percentage that's missing that sometimes I do ask myself, like,
good decision.
Not to say good decision. Can I accept that percentage that's missing for a lifetime? And I actually had this conversation with my dad, and my dad told me, don't make a decision based off of something that isn't life-changing. I'm not going to get into details, obviously, about the things that are missing that I would like for you to do, because I think that's...
But we know. Me and you know.
Yeah, like, I feel like... So my dad brought up a good point. He said, don't think that you can leave one woman that's missing, let's say, 5% to go find a woman that has the 5% now, but now is missing the 95%. So you have to think about the part that's missing. How important is it? Is it something that you can... that's going to change your whole life, your whole relationship? And obviously, depending on what it is, it can be important now, but it can also not be important as you get older, as you mature, for example, right? And like I said, this is not me trying to give you guys a hint. This is just me being really general about relationships as a whole. But I thought about it, and I thought about the parts that were missing, and I said, you know what? If she were to never give me that percentage that I believe is missing, could I live the rest of my life and be happy? And my honest answer is I think I could live my life like that, but I think with time I would learn to be. You shouldn't have to live like that, if that makes sense. I feel like you should be able to discuss the things that you want in a relationship and don't want in a relationship and be fully transparent and be able to compromise. Like, for example, if for the very, like, this is just like not like a scenario, but this is just like me trying to paint the picture. If, for example, if eating onions make me happy, and you completely don't like onions, maybe you could say to me, listen, I hate onions, but once a month, like, I can eat onions for the family to make them happy, like to make you guys happy.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just think it's all about compromise, in my opinion.
I 100,000% agree.
Because what a lot of people like to do is play around with the idea that, like, marriage is the rest of your life.
It is the rest
and
of your
I
life.
want it to be as close to as perfect as possible for me.
Exactly. And then speaking on perfect and for the rest of your life, a lot of people are like, why would somebody wait 10 years? Or he said perfection and you only get married once. So that brings up another point to our video and what we're saying. Why aren't we married yet? Or why would you wait 10 years based off of what the girl said? And I think you can only get married once, as Zavier said. And you want it to be as perfect as possible. And I think a lot of the times people get married for the purpose of other people and what other people's mindset or other people would think. During that time. You kind of get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, for example, me and Zavier started dating when we were like 18, 17.
About that, yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20. We're not thinking about marriage. We're living our best life. We're traveling. We're enjoying each other's company.
And we actually did YouTube a lot of this as well.
Yeah, we did. We're just enjoying each other, working, and having fun as individuals and as lovers. And that's not something you really think about. I would even say until 21, 22, 23, we're still not really thinking about marriage. I think it started to come into our heads more around like the 24, 25 stage, or at least for me. I think maybe for Zavier it could have been 26. Like 2 years ago, you think you started thinking about marriage more? 3 years?
I started thinking about marriage when I was 25, but I never deeply thought about marriage until I would say more 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I feel like...
So when you were like, how do you know? 25.
Because 25, and I'll tell you, like, honestly, like, only one of my friends from high school actually got married.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like I'm not that bad. Obviously, I'm bad, right? Like, nonetheless, a woman should never wait that long. But obviously, I have my reasons as to why. And like I said, we've discussed this as to why we're not married.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is something, and as she was saying, this is something that I only genuinely want to do one time in my life.
Exactly. So why not do it perfect? Why not do it to the utmost perfection? Like, I don't want to have to wait. I don't want to have to accept bare minimum or not enjoy certain things or wish that I did something different or we did something differently based off of our circumstance or what we're going through. So,
but I was gonna say, to that though, also is not good, because if you wait too long, then it's like, now you waited all this time, and what if you still don't have a perfect wedding? Do you just continue to wait? At some point, I think you have to bite the bullet and
just do what you want to do. But I feel like when it comes to the situation of marriage, for example, I feel like a lot of people, for example, okay, so marriage became a bigger discussion between us last year. We went pretty deep into marriage. We went
That's a whole story,
engagement, shopping, and everything else, you know.
Custom
ring and everything. But then going to the ending of the year, I got pregnant. And I feel like at that point we kind of decided that, you know what, like, everybody, I don't care where you live, or you are going through, what age you are, everyone financially, there's things that you have to pick and there's priorities that have to be made. And thinking to spend X amount on a wedding ring when you have a life that's about to come in, and you guys know, we're very transparent. We don't live in our own house. We don't own our own property, right? So a ring, a baby, and don't own a property.
We don't own our own house that we live in.
Yeah, we have to pick and choose. Right? And we decided to put a pause on the proposal and make sure that we have all the financial funds that we need and everything else for our son, which is most important to us. Over marriage, over anything. It's
Mine's
our
coming
child.
together. Side note, mine's coming together. We're almost ready to about to start. I'm a multitasker, so I do this, obviously.
I'm about to stop talking and make him go talking soon. But that's one. Two, I wanna feel my utmost most beautiful when I get engaged. I'm not saying that I'm not beautiful and I don't love the body that I'm in. I 100% do love myself and I'm very confident. But I just feel like I've always envisioned myself looking a certain way in a certain dress. Right?
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. You're now I'm locking in because I'm going on to the hard part. I don't know how to make this mouth. I truly don't. I just might do it like this and call it a pumpkin, honestly.
I'm dying.
I'm stressing.
You gotta freehand it.
I'm genuinely stressing right now.
I don't even know what I'm about to do, guys. I literally have no idea what I'm gonna do right now.
I'm just like, my heart is literally pounding because I know what I want to do, but I can't try it. So look, this like rabbit and the turtle. I'm up here. I'm quick. I'm boom, boom, boom. But listen, I'm too quick because
I was gonna say you're moving real quick. Like I'm here thinking.
I might just make this shit super.
My creative juices. Why are you over here? Bye. Anyways, as he uses that marker. Back to what I was saying. I feel like I want to be wearing the dress that I want to wear. I don't want to be pregnant to be engaged, and I don't want people to think that we're just rushing to get engaged now and get married because of the fact that we surely have a child. Like, what's the rush? What are we doing this for society? Are we doing this for us? At the end of the day, we know what it is and we know who we are. So it's like, what's the rush? You kind of get what I mean? If there's a rush, I'm not gonna say that I don't want to get married and there's not like a little bit like a sir. Let's
no, there
get
definitely
it
is
up.
like a sir. Get ready.
But I do feel like you only go through this one time, and if I want to wait until I'm 15 pounds lighter, have the financial funds that I want to get the ring that I want, to get the things that I want, or maybe I want my son to be walking down the aisle and not be so he can be incorporated in the wedding. Like, there's so many things that you think about, and some people are gonna say that religiously you should be married.
I'll tell you guys. Sorry, not to cut you. Quick story. I don't even think you remember this. We actually almost got married secretly while she was about, I want to say 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
We almost secretly got married. Secretly.
Yeah.
Quick story for you guys. We almost secretly got married during the time. And I'll tell you, this is very like kind of a touchy subject. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take a pause on my pumpkin for a second. I'm thinking.
I'm going to start working on my pumpkin.
So in my family, my side of the family, we mostly boys, on my dad's side specifically, mostly boys on my side of the family. And my brother, I don't talk about him ever on this channel because that's like crazy. I don't know why I would do that, but I'll bring him up this one time. But my brother was one of the older ones. God bless his soul, he passed away, whatever. But funny enough, and it's very strange to me, but he was one of the first to be born in my family, so he was obviously one of the older ones. Obviously, if you count everybody, he wasn't the oldest, but like, you know, you have your core group of cousins, right? He was the oldest out of the core group. And I'm not sure if my parents, I don't know if I remember this correctly, but my parents said that they had him out of wedlock. So they had him before they were married, right? And, you know, Jamaicans, not even Jamaicans, but some people are very superstitious. So my brother was born out of wedlock, as far as I know.
And not only superstitious, but religious. I think it's more of a religious situation.
And
what are you over here looking at?
Let me lock in. So he was born out of wedlock, and you know, he struggled with mental health, and he ended up passing away. I won't get into detail on that, but he ended up passing away. And my parents had brought up a good point. They said, should you
get married?
Should you get married? Don't do anything fancy. Just get married before Zion's born, because you know, we had your brother out of wedlock, and you know, obviously look what happened to him. Like, did you want to do that to avoid any like family curses or anything like that? Not to say there is a family curse, but that was pretty much the conversation from what I understood about it.
Yeah, and also the fact that you just don't want
What? Yours looks way better, dude.
Wait.
Okay.
Don't look over here.
I'm gonna change mine. But
I didn't want you to look over here.
So we almost got married. I brought it to NIKKI and we talked about it. Seriously talked about it. We were gonna go and we were gonna sign papers and just be married on paper for the sake of being married. But for a lot of reasons, we decided not to. Yeah. Not just for that reason, but there was a lot of other things that we kind of got into.
Why are you over here. This one was not gonna make you look at mine. Get out of here. Why are you so You guys, side note, guess what Zavier did?
Off camera, we had a little.
Off camera, he's like, can you please draw me the same nose as yours, please? Draw the same nose, please.
But honestly, she did her nose,
no,
but mine.
I made your nose, and then he was like, I got it wrong, and put his triangle nose back. Bye.
Because she tried to shake up my work.
Bye.
And give, this thing is so messy. Oh, I almost just dig out my own finger.
Careful. All right. You guys, my knife is so bent up. I'm going to start with the mouth and do the eyebrows last because the eyebrows are not mandatory. You okay?
Yeah.
Scared me.
And it's cramping up though.
My eyebrows are not mandatory, and I want to make sure that I have enough time. See, the thing here's how Zavier might win. Zavier might win because of completion. Right now, mine's not complete. I might not have a mouth if I don't hurry up.
Cause you know we don't do nothing. We don't start nothing and don't finish it around here. So.
Exactly, and I have an hour on the clock. What time? How much time is on that clock?
11 minutes.
Stop.
11 minutes.
Stop.
See, in life you have to have a plan of attack.
All right, no worries, guys. You're gonna hear nothing from me. I've been talking too much. This is what you did that last video, the spicy one, and I won because I wasn't talking.
Guys, at this point, see you when the pumpkins are finished.
Yeah, 10 minutes, we'll see you. Oh wait, that's kind of cool.
What?
It's not all the way out. Am I?
That's hard. Yo, we have to do this back. Don't worry, next year.
Oh, you're gonna wait a whole 365 days.
So that's how you know I'm gonna be practicing.
That's gonna be my pumpkins on the reg, trying to practice.
You know I will.
This knife is about to give out on me, you guys. Y'all. It's twisted like.
Time's up.
Kill me. Time is not up.
Okay, time to do what I said I was gonna do. Yeah, you're not gonna finish. Good luck.
Good luck.
George P. Okay, I just need something to complete my project, and I am done. Pause this.
Get it all cleaned up.
Perfect, perfect. Perfect. Obviously you want it to smell good too. You want it to smell good. Don't copy me. Don't copy me. My pumpkin doesn't only look good. It smells. Oh, the mouth got messed up. This is a smell good pumpkin. Oh, shoot.
I have a paper towel on the ground.
All right.
All right.
You go. Obviously, you got a little bit inside.
You're so extra. Get out of here! Get out of here!
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Get out of
You
here!
can't do that. You can't do that.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Okay, fine.
Get out of here!
That's fine. You guys ready to see it?
Yeah, so you can reveal yours first.
No, same
I'll
time.
let you do the honors.
Same time.
No, reveal your pumpkin and tell your story.
Oh, behind my design?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's even hot to the touch. Oh, and even I want to show you guys a little bit of a little illusion.
All right.
So this is my pumpkin. This is a little illusion. It's on fire. Simple but sweet to the touch. Smells really nice. You guys can't smell it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right.
Would you like the light on for yours?
No, you can keep it off. So we have my pumpkin now, guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and blow this out before it burns down my house.
Here he is.
I'm gonna move my somewhat handicapped pumpkin out the way.
I'm gonna move that plastic.
I really shouldn't be helping you, but...
So here is my pumpkin, guys. Wait, let me just finish the last bit of my pumpkin here. Sorry, he's just getting his last little smoking for the night.
So your pumpkin does drugs, is what you're telling me.
So here's my pumpkin here. He's a real thug. All right.
We should blow this out real quick because I feel like it's gonna, I just feel like a fire is gonna start. But look, you get the picture.
You guys, whose pumpkin won? Bring your pumpkin up top. Are you Team Xavier's pumpkin? Pick up a pumpkin and bring it up there. Are you Team Xavier's pumpkin?
I don't think you're strong enough to do that.
Or are you Team?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Nikkida's pumpkin.
They can't even see yours from
I know.
Yeah, yours is actually trash.
Bye.
The mouth, you can't even see the mouth.
Why?
Unless I go all the way up. See? Mine. Clear winner.
Bye.
You lost.
Bye. No, I didn't. Team Nikkida or Team Xavier? Who won? You want purple, babe.
Listen, you guys. If you know what's good for you, I won. Leave a comment down below who won. Team Xavier. Bye.
Bye.